y'all? This Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. The one issue I have with the money and status crowd. The one issue I have because now, of course, when me, I'm always talking about body game and not leading with your wallet and stuff. And, always get some guys saying, well, if you got money, that beats all of that. Okay, all right, yeah. And if you out in the, especially if you experience the shadow world, that's not the case. But, but that's not the issue, because a lot of people talk all that stuff. But I've noticed one thing, and this is the issue I've had. I've noticed one thing with them. Nothing about them indicates they have any money. Because I've had a couple people say that, and they actually said, well, I got this money, I'm doing this. And they say it in such a way, they're not bullshit. But let's be real out here. Most of the cats who think, oh, it's just money, it's just money, it's just money, ain't getting no poo. Because first of all, you see them mostly in, hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. And I'll just say this, at the gym I'm working at, that ass. That ass. And they see Rom, and hey, Rom, how you doing? In fact, there was something that happened at the gym, but I ain't telling y'all. Cousin T-Taw, if you listening, you about to get a text from me later on today. I gotta tell you about this shit. But anyway. Oh, incidentally, I ain't gonna share too much on here because I get a lot of women. I'm starting to find out some women in the area like watching my videos. So, I say, oh, what you do? Oh, yeah, I do this. And it's like, I don't want them coming back to me. At least one has already. I say, wait, hey, were you talking about me? Nah, babe. anyway. Yeah, a lot of guys be talking about money and status, and that's cool. I mean, of course, my positions always don't use it to get women. My position will always be make money so you can have some control over your life. Excuse the pun, but fuck the women. Shit. Because my thing with making money is to be in a business position where I can do what I want. I got control over my life. I can do these videos. I don't punch into a clock. I work from home. Shit, this whole COVID thing didn't bother me at all. And anybody who really follow me know this. Look, YouTube is my play money. YouTube is my play money. I make most of my money on other sites. Even some sites I don't necessarily mention. Affiliate marketing. Set up some stuff on some random thing and then put some links to some place you can make some money. So, and I keep those to myself, so don't ask me. Just look into it. But thing is, if you really truly think, there's non-parking. Oh, okay, he's straightening up. But if you really truly think you need money and status to get women, okay, work to get it. Now let's be clear. It does affect them, seriously. I mean, if you're masters of the universe, really making money, you're gonna get more attention. Because remember, I said there's two types of men in the select, right? The masked man, that's the money making. Of course, Mr. Goodbar, they get the pussy thrown at him. But I was like, and especially as you go up in class, yeah, the money does make a difference. And it's deeper than just having some dollar signs and stuff. But here's the problem, and this is a problem I have with the people who talk it. Okay, so what are you doing to get there? Seriously. You know what? I got a Money Matters channel, and a top video on there might get 300 views and 5 comments. Seriously. Seriously. I'm like, okay, if you thinking you gotta get money and status, okay, so what are you doing to make more money? Have you started a business? Have you got education or certification in something to make some money? How much y'all listening to the people who actually talk about money and what they're doing? I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious on that. Seriously, if you think it's money and status, okay, build it up. Now, if you think it's money and status, you're gonna get some women that way. But see, here's the only thing. You'll get some initial attention if you're a master of the universe. But you got to keep up. You got to keep up a certain look, behavior, and everything. Because once a woman see past that, see the personality and everything, oh, trust me, all of a sudden that pool boy looks real good to her. I'm just being real. And just to be clear, being select just mean they give you the initial look. They don't mean you get select dudes. They go through divorce too. They just have an easier time with women. And if you're a master of the universe, you know you legitimately making a minimum 100,000 a year, and you're in good shape, and then you're in the right circles. Yeah, you're gonna get some play. Especially from some 92 and some 100 octanes. But a lot of that is just on the surface, and I still say it's better to have that sex appeal. But the problem I'm having with a lot of the dudes who talking, how they working. First of all, they got time to be on everybody's site, everybody's page, and then a lot of them you see them on some of these pages where they're complaining about women. All right, so I know they don't have no money, because if you did, shoot, at the very least you're gonna get some women that gonna try to get you to trick on them. And then when we talking about money, if you talking money and status, they ain't just having the dollar signs. You gotta go, shoot. That means you gotta have some drip. You gotta have some style. No, seriously, you gotta look like money. Oh wait a minute, let me put this in here. Yeah, you can't just say because a woman can't look at you and tell. She can't. Somebody say, well, yeah, they just go for the men with money. How they gonna know he got money? One, they gotta be in a position to meet that man. And then you basically gotta look like money from head to toe. And trust me, like I talk a lot about like exotic dancers. I learned a lot of the game from female exotic dancers. They can look somebody up and down, tell how much money you got. So if you're gonna lose that money, it's more than just having the money in your bank account. That means you gotta have that drip. That means everything about you gotta have that haircut that look like money. You gotta have that wait a minute, let me let her pull in here. You gotta have that. I don't know why people always park. All the goddamn spots around here, people always park near me. I don't know what it is. Like, let me go on a tangent real quick. I can pull into a store parking lot, right? I can pull into a store parking lot. Got all these empty spaces. Pull into a space, go in the store. When I come out, somebody's invariably parked behind me, and I'm looking at all these spaces, but you park behind me or next to me. I'm like, damn. And I drive a very modest car, very modest. So I know, in an area where it's seeing a BMW or a Lexus or even a Maserati ain't nothing. All right, but let me go back on subject and shit. Yeah, if you talking about doing it, well, it's more than just having some money. How are women supposed to know? Because you can't just walk up to a woman and say, "Oh, I got money." They just look at you funny. They'll just look at you funny, unless they in a poor neighborhood or something. They'll just look at you. So even if you get the money, if you trying to use it to get women, well, one, you gotta have it. Two, you gotta look it. You gotta look like money. So your haircut gotta be like your shit gotta be on point. Because you ain't gonna see you. I mean, yeah, they talk about these billionaires be looking ordinary, but the average person who got money, oh yeah, they gonna look fly. They gonna look it, and plus they gonna pop out, and then they'll be getting out of that late model car and stuff. And then if they talk to the woman, they say, wait, he tell her where he lives. He tells her where he lives, and it's gonna be like a high price address, high price zip code or something. And like I said, that's cool if you really think it's money and status. But the problem, I'm gonna just reiterate this: you gotta work at it. You gotta work. Just saying it. If you really believe that, okay, tell me what you're doing to make money. I mean, real money. Tell me what you're doing to become a master of the universe. You in school? You in graduate school to become a professional? You working to become an attorney or a doctor? You got that? You got that business? First of all, if you got that business, how you had time to like post all the time? It be some guys they can post all the time. I'm like, how you gotta? How you? I can see every now and then, and I can see you listening while you listening to a video while you doing something. But shoot, money men stay busy. So what are you doing to make that money? What are you doing to raise your status? And your status in this society is mainly your class level, or at least being at the top of your profession. Or even if you think of status as, having a big IG following or social media following, okay, what are you doing to get that? I'm serious, what are you doing? And I had problems with it. I have problems with people who say, well, you could just gotta do this. Well, first of all, get there. If you think that's the case, get there. And like I said, depending on circumstances, you get some from a woman. You really will. But Joe Roughneck, here it come. Still, double back home one day. Where your woman living. Double back home, say, yeah, I'm just going to the store. Double back. I'll be gone. I'll be out gone for a while. Double back home. Yeah, I know what's coming. You come back in your house, you hear that noise. You hear her screaming. You bust in the bedroom, dude, look back at you. Oops, my bad. This you, fan? Yeah, I gotta throw that in there. But seriously though, I mean, the whole bottom line though of me even talking about this, if you think it's money and status, work on it. Seriously, work on it. You think you're gonna get some woman that way? And like I said, you can. You get a certain level. You get 92 or 100. They look for money. 92 and 100. Shout out BGS. They look for it. Shoot, the diesels definitely look for it. Yeah, get it. As long as you know what the deal is. Hey, that's cool. But you gotta have the money first. You gotta have the status first. Like I said, some dudes are just cool with that. They know what's up. And it's like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'll just pay and go. Pay them to leave. Do deprived things to them, they gotta go. But I still say this, and I maintain this, and this will always be my position. If you make that money, do it for yourself. Women are the commercial. Seriously, women are the commercial. Don't go in thinking you're going to make that for the women and stuff, because ultimately it's about your life. Just see the women part as the commercial. Because really, to really make money in this society, you got to work. Whether it's getting that education, and even then, you still got to work. You got to work to get that status. The status ain't handy unless you the scion of a billionaire family, which I've actually met a couple. I know I could throw some names out there, some famous people. I could throw some names out. But you got the automatic status. That's the 0.1%. 0.1%. Everybody else got to work for it. So, let me know. Tell me you working. If you got comment on it and you thinking, oh yeah, Rom, it's definitely the money. Okay, what you doing to work on it? Tell me that too. Don't co-sign. Say, yeah, it's definitely the money, Rom. Definitely. All right, what you doing to make money? What you doing to get to at least, say a minimum 6 figures? What are you doing? What kind of business you got? What's your hustle? And that's overall. Because, my main thing is I don't care what it is. Work. What kind of work you doing to get there? And indeed, and you know what? I'm a nice guy. And, nobody watching. Only a few people who really trying to make some money watch my money channel. I'm gonna throw people a bone. In the description box, there's a couple videos I have which provides a powerful secret for anybody to make money. Anybody. The financial house. I increased what I was making when I really applied the information. I increased what I was making per year. Shoot, shoot, how much? About 70,000. Seriously, and I was already. And this was already starting out at 50,000. And that was the first year I applied it. So, you know, I went up quickly in just 1 year, just applying the information in the videos I'm sharing. Cause seriously, I want more people, I want more men out here to have sovereignty. And the reality is, if you want sovereignty on this world, it takes money. It takes money. And like I said, I know a lot of dudes thinking money and status get some women. They the commercial. They the commercial. So, ultimately make it, and then that, you want to celebrate or something. You call that woman going to back that thing up. That's something. That's something else. So, anyway, that's it for today, yo. I'm going to go in here and get my videos. Y'all knows I don't drive as much the long distance. I drive to the closest store. That's because I only get a few things. And, Rom is cutting back on some of the stuff he eating. Gotta get the holiday weight off. Gotta get the fighting weight now. Fighting weight. So, anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.